Good morning. Hello to one and all. TJ Kelly here, obviously. Just checking in via video with everyone. So, today is Tuesday, July 6th. The Tuesday following, obviously, 4th of July weekend. You know. So I went to Fire Island for 4th of July. Actually, my whole weekend kind of was like Friday, Saturday to Sunday was like a build-up. I invested all this time and energy and making sure my hair was done, that I got a spray tan, which you can no longer see. Got a cute little tank top. Was anxious about going too because I had never been to Fire Island before and never had been to Fire Island on 4th of July, which I hear is like the day to go. So here we go. So on Sunday, up and at 'em, bright and early on a train out of Penn Station, taking it to the ferry. We get to the ferry, and we take the ferry to Fire Island. Now, the train ride in the ferry, beautiful. I mean, I loved the trip. The train really wasn't that bad, and the ferry is just a really pretty trip out to the island, and it's quick, which is nice. I was also lucky because the day was beautiful. Hot as hell, but it was beautiful. Now, Fire Island itself. Fire Island is something. I, being from Cape Cod, know about Provincetown. I've been there. 4th of July in Provincetown is also insanity. I guess there's more space in Provincetown, which is funny because it's so small, but when we first got there in the morning on Fire Island, it was very quiet. I went with a friend of mine, and me and my friend went to our other friend's house, who has a pool, and we relaxed for the morning, like poolside. And it's this beautiful, beautiful house, which has a pool that overlooks the ocean. Very glamorous. Very wonderful. It was amazing, actually. I didn't want to leave the pool. But everyone was like, oh, we gotta go to Invasion. Go to the Invasion. The Invasion is where there's two parts of Fire Island. There's the Pines, and then there's Cherry Grove, I think it is. And I guess back in the day, like, all the drag queens lived in Cherry Grove, and the Pines was like, I don't know, gay, uptight bitches. So then one day, like, the drag queens decided to come on over on a ferry and just invade the Pines. Thus, the Invasion is born. Don't quote me on any of that folklore, because I don't know if it's correct, but that's what I've gathered. And the Invasion was quite the spectacle. I mean, it is something to see a ferry full of drag queens come into the harbor, and then on the dock, like, have a red carpet, and they all walk out and are announced and do a little show. And it's something, and it's something. It was also something to see how many people were there. It was pandemonium. So imagine my shock. I'm leaving this beautiful pool, calm, serene area, and I take a corner, and it's full. This little island is full all of a sudden. Not just full, but a lot of drunkenness, a lot of sloppiness, a lot of oversexed men with shirts off. Which, before, a couple of years ago, when I drank and was out there and partying it up, I would have been all about it. But I don't drink today. So, not drinking, being sober, kind of looking at it all looks kind of messy and sloppy and like people trying too hard to impress one another, to be sexy or cute. Which I guess in turn made me look at myself a little bit, because the whole weekend I had spent preparing to look cute and sexy for this event. Now I'm, self-evaluation sucks. Anyway, I spent the day yesterday recuperating from Fire Island because I left there in a hurry, actually, because there was actually a disagreement at a party I was at, which I was involved in, which we won't get into details now. But fled the island and actually ended up where I should have been the whole time, which was with dear friends of mine that live here in the city, who I got to spend really great quality time with enjoying the fireworks. So I guess I got to have my cake and eat it too, in a sense. I don't know. Fire Island, I'm still baffled by it, and I can't really quite put my finger on what it was about it that I didn't enjoy or like. But not for me. Surprise. What's a boy to do? Anyway, I'm back at work. Let's get this show on the road. Little coffee for me. Don't monkey around. Don't do it. And enjoy your day. Over and out, TJ Kelly.